Throughout my tenure in the corporate world, I've noticed an immense focus by business owners and operators on getting the maximum out of minimum or doing more with less, and that's okay if these are exceptions for some scenarios and not the norm. The reality is actually vice versa, as many of you may know and continue to experience on a daily basis in your respective workplaces. It's quite interesting how life's real terms and principles get reversed in the business world, and a lot of it work against the human nature and universal laws, then cause more harm than good. Still, as someone who is part of this system, you are made to believe that life is good and your situation is far better than a lot out there who are struggling to find a job as good as the one you currently have. Then they will persuade you by saying, "A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush." You see, the reason why I felt the urge to share my views out loud about this matter is firstly due to the insensible practices that I've personally experienced during my over 15 years in the corporate world. The second reason is because I'm currently undergoing my DBA research program and noticing the immense increase in the number of emerging issues in the field of business and management due to faulty approaches most businesses are adopting to run their operations and execute their so-called strategies. Most companies are operating from a place of fear, and thus most key business decisions are triggered by fear, not love. Fears are provoked by uncertainty and automatically lead to short-term focus. Most short-term decisions in business are only windows to get by and have little to no consideration to the long-term unfavorable impact or costs incurred in terms of human well-being, environmental sustainability, or brand reputation.
Diversity, gender inequality, incompetent managers, nationalization, talent departure, and mental health are only a handful of the many pressing business and management issues that are on the rise and require immediate intervention. It's quite interesting that such matters that are supposed to be the cornerstones of any organizational setup are now problems that derail the business performance and require academic research to study the phenomena at hand and come up with potential solutions. Whereas the solution may be as simple as being human and doing the right things. Ideally, enterprises are supposed to be platforms or vehicles for spreading social and economic welfare in any community they operate in, but unfortunately, this noble calling has been altered over time to be the exception, not the norm. Today, most companies and well-known brands continue to lose their reputation and credibility among their key stakeholders, whether employees, customers, investors, government, or even the wider community, because of their greed, double standards, and lack of integrity and alignment. The entire issue boils down to the faulty systems and lack of control mechanisms that promote doing more with less and preach over exploitation of resources, no matter what the impact would be as long as the resource at hand is functional. Therefore, I suggest that all business gatekeepers in our modern world must attend some sort of a refresher class about Ethics 101. Mind you, being ethical doesn't only mean integrity, as many organizations keep on talking about it out of proportion. The most basic rule in ethics is one's ability to be human in the various life scenarios and exercise good judgment that will lead to a greater good. Such thoughtless business behaviors certainly have indisputable ripple effect on the community and life of many people, but who's got the time to pause and rethink about the repercussions of their behaviors and decisions? Everyone is busy running on a treadmill, following instructions, and maximizing financial gains for the organization on the account of other less important aspects like people's health, happiness, social welfare, and business ethics, to name a few. Once a business starts behaving in such manner, this gives you an indication that it has lost sight of the bigger picture or calling and now just operating for existence. Well, interestingly, every business owner and operator aspire to have engaged employees, high productivity, more efficiency, happy customers, and most importantly, loads of profit. Ask them what they are willing to invest in or give in return. Not much, unfortunately. As if a magic stick is going to move and create all these wonderful results and miracles by its own. Many business owners and operators fail to realize that business is like a tree that they first need to care for, nurture, and be patient with before they expect to see any noticeable returns. As a business, you can't keep on exploiting your resources month after month and year after year then expect to get quality outcomes. In other words, you can't keep on cutting your resources and exhaust your employees under the name of efficiency. That's an old trick now that won't work anymore with the new age employees and customers because it's not ethical nor make any sense. In addition, being stingy and inhumane were never prerequisites to run a successful and profitable businesses, but it seems that these characteristics have been somehow linked to how effective and profitable an organization is. In simple terms, you shall only reap what you sow, because this cause and effect law, or call it karma if you wish, but don't try to defy logic and work against the universal laws as you won't be able to get anywhere in the longer term. Giving and receiving is a continuous cycle wherein if you don't give the same quality as you desire getting, then forget it, whether you are an employer or an employee. You better learn to expend your time and efforts where you can get the most value. Don't use sophisticated business jargons to convince or impress your employees, customers, or investors about how exceptional you are as a company. Just learn how to connect with them on a human level. The thing that many executives and professionals are lacking these days, even those who call themselves HR or people champions in the organization, and this is a natural consequence of having the wrong people in the wrong places due to the absence of stringent recruitment and performance management mechanisms in most organizations today. One of the most valuable life lessons that I've learned recently, the hard way, is that any relationship we have in our life got to be a balanced one. A balanced relationship means that both parties are giving as much as they are getting to maintain a healthy relationship. Whether that relation was with a family member, partner, employer, or even our relationship with our own selves, that unfortunately many people don't even have or know about. At occasions, it's necessary to invest in a relationship more than what we are getting, but that should be the exception, not the rule. As an employee or customer, I expect my employer or the company that I'm dealing with to deliver value to me as much as they expect me to deliver value to them. Whether that value is recognition, career development, materialistic rewards, or high-quality products and services. It's definitely unacceptable and even unfair if I feel that the company is expecting from me far more what they are willing to give me. The same principle also extends across all other relationships and applies to both ends in any relationship. At the end, I can't help but to quote one of my all-time favorite quotes by late Jim Rohn that goes, "Giving is better than receiving, because giving starts the receiving process." So, my humble message to all businesses and individuals here is don't try to twist the facts and mess around with the universal laws, because you will have it back sooner or later. Be good humans and good citizens and do what needs to be done in the way of excellence without misusing your position or status, because these are temporary tests to see your real substance. Have faith in the process and establish a habit of giving and investing in what you do and in other people, and the rewards will be quite intriguing and very fulfilling. If you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to hit the like button on this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell icon to receive my new videos. Also, you can follow me on Instagram, LinkedIn, and visit my website www.monaalhebsi.com to connect with me. Thank you for watching this video and see you in the next one.